Alright, here we go into round 2 of Team A versus Team B. Is in Hollywood. They already did the first one. Team B was able to take it convincingly. We have on the Team B, we have Lucio, we have Reinhardt, we got Zarya, Zenyatta, Goober, most likely didn't go McCree. Paintball is going Reaper, hopefully just for the first point, and then changes out to Genji. Genji has been doing a lot of work recently, so I don't see why they would change that out. Yep, Goober goes into McCree. Frosty going McCree just to hold it down. And Tini is going back to Zarya instead of going into something more aggressive. My Dick Scars goes into Zenyatta like usual. Prey his usual Lucio. Biclops is actually trying out Reaper, so it looks like they're switching Frosty and Biclops, and Juice sticking with his Reinhardt just to see how they can do. Looking at the situation, my thought is they have a really good build right now. Their composition for both teams actually. What it's gonna pin down to is who can get on the point and who can take off the first pickoff. Hopefully being a tank pickoff or a support pickoff. Because sometimes when you just get a DPS, it does help out. However, it could be a little bit more useful if you take out a tank. Like, let's say you take out Reinhardt, that means that everyone's exposed. All you need to do now is just get headshots on headshots on headshots, and you're going to be good. So it looks like Frosty's team is going to be pushing in immediately straight forward. Frosty's utilizing the shield as best as he can, but he was able to get picked, so he's down to 51%. Wasabi knows that they're coming from behind. All of them are going to go ahead and come from the behind. Daniels is trying to see if he can pick anyone off and trying to throw him into the backside. There goes Pinball. He had the shield. His shield went down. He was only able to pick and then fell back. They were able to get 2 kills off of that when they pushed in. They're trying to go into the charge. He gets a great charge on the Reinhardt. Reinhardt goes and charges back. They were able to take it just because of their support that was actually on point. But sure enough, Reaper goes in and finish off the Reinhardt. And then Prey gets killed by the other Lucio. So that's the first wave that they pushed out. They're going to have to reset it in and see if they can get another setup. Frosty's just trying to see if he can get any pickoffs, at least to help him to get a little bit more meter. He sees him there, but he's not able to really get as much damage as he can when he shoots down. He's trying to get anything going on. He decides just to get behind the shield. No one's coming from behind. It looks like Wasabi does have the Discord gets out of the way so the Discord can go down. Reaper looks like he's just climbing in, playing the stairs slowly. See what he can get picked off on. Goober almost dying down and finally gets picked up by Biclops. Paintball sees the opportunity, takes out their Zenyatta, is trying to go for Atanius, see if he was able to get him. He's not able to get him and gets the second melee and was able to finish him off with the second melee. Here comes to Reaper versus Reaper, but Reaper is going to go ahead and fall back because Paintball knew that he wasn't going to be able to win him when he has the support along with him, and Frosty knows he has to back up with his team again. He lost too many members. They need a regroup, try to reset the ports and try to push in. It doesn't look like security is going to be the best way to go in. They're trying to go in just straight from Van, but Frosty is trying to get a pick off through security room at least 1 or twice just to get his meter a little bit further. Goober already has high noon, so the next push is going to be a little bit easier for them to secure. They know that the Reinhardt's behind, and they still know that the McCree is inside the security room, so they're going to go ahead and try the back end again. This is the second time that, the third time they try the back end, but what they're going to do instead is they're going to go from behind them and try to fight from inside out. Transcend is coming in, but here comes their Earth Shatter, but they were picked off by 2 by high noon, so they weren't able to do much, and they did ulti him just to try to finish him off. Wasabi wasn't able to do anything. He decided to go more on the defensive strat. We got Death Blossom coming in. Goober already picking off the Biclops. So he wasn't able to do much as far as Reaper. They have to fall back. But he is stuck inside the security room, and they took that opportunity to get their Reinhardt. Once they got their Reinhardt, they should be coming in a little bit more ballsy to try to come in. They don't have any Symmetra. High Noon coming in, so everyone needs to hide. It doesn't look like anyone speaking at the point. They're waiting for High Noon to die out, which means means they should be pushing a little bit more, getting into position, which they definitely are. The Reinhardt is coming in a little bit at the end, doing as much as he can, but Biclops wasn't able to hold it down as much as he should be able to. He's already pushed into the center, so he should be getting picked off. Great shot coming in from Wasabi. He's able to pick no one off because of Transcendence coming in. Goober was able to kill him off. Here comes a great pushback charge, but he wasn't able to kill him because he was killed off by Goober a little bit ahead of time. Biclops tries to come in and just finishes off with Wasabi. Was able to get off. IDX Cards was able to get off. There's Zenyatta. Here comes Rainbow ulting to see who he can pick off. Was able to only get Atanius, which is still a really good pickoff. Frosty has his high noon just to try to clear the point enough for them to get on point. Goober is still trying to pick one or two people off, but Frosty was able to get the headshot in beforehand. It looks like they're taking full control of it. Wasabi had to go in and contest as much as he can, so he goes in and tries to swing the hammer as much as he can, but wasn't able to get enough time for his team to come in, so their team is going to have to reset. Wasabi coming in, this whole team charging in into point. They're a little bit far back. Snispod, Zarya looks like she's going to go ahead and get the higher ground and just lob from the top, which is actually really good way to do it because it's going to help if he does hit anyone a little bit, but it looks like Frosty is not going to sit there, sitting down, taking that. He's trying to get some pickoffs. He sees Zenyatta. They're going up in the elevator, but gets picked off by the Goober. He stood there a little too long, and along with Discord is not going to help out much. Juice is trying to get a pickoff on him, see what he can do, but it doesn't look like he's getting much out of it. Earthshadow was coming in. Wasabi, great reflex, puts the shield down, wasn't able to get anything, tries to get him back, wasn't able to get the Earthshadow back because of Juice's shield, so now they're facing face to face. Juice was able to pick one of them off, Atanius was able to pick the other one off, Frosty goes down, and Juice finishes off the Goober, so now their payload is going to be pushing in without any contestment. It looks like they're trying to push in a little bit further, but it's only to what matters that they're doing. It looks like they're completely resetting Team B. They know what their ultimates are at, and they're going to go in from the bottom left. Oh, great ulti coming in from Atanius. Gets all 6 of them in 1 point. Goober was able to pick one off. Frosty only killed one. Paintball is killing the other. Well, the other one wasn't able to get much after that. Atanius goes down. So does IDX Cards Juice. And finally, Goober finishes off with Biclops. And Goober finishes off with their Lucio. So that was a great ulti coming from Atanius. The downside of it was for the fact that they were so squeezed up in this little doorway, they weren't actually able to do much damage because there was no way for them to get around, so they were stuck on there. It looks like they're coming in for another great team fight. Let's see what they're going to go into. We see on top, Paintball is already on top, but Frosty is up there. He's going to see him. He's going to try to get a few shots in. Paintball is going to have to leave so he doesn't get on the flashbang, allowing Frosty to get a few shots in. But he got discorded, fell back, wasn't damaged much. He sees his teammate, so he's going to go ahead and see if they can get anything from the top. But that means that Reinhardt is going to be in front, not really causing much damage. Biclops seeing an opportunity to try to do Death Blossom. Oh, they're all going through the top and doing the drop in. Great place for the Death Blossom, but gets picked off by Goobert immediately after. Hopefully, luckily though, his ulti is up to 75. Great counter charge from Juice. Amazing job from Juice going in with the